Have you ever brought home a thrifted find and had the perfect spot in mind for it in your house? You brought it home, put it in that spot, and realized it really doesn't work? Today, I brought home my first thrift score of 2026. It's January 2nd, and I am standing here in front of my very first Facebook Marketplace find, and I'm so excited about these chairs. I have been thrifting for over 50 years. I'm 53 years old, and I've been thrifting all of my life. My mom was a thrifter and a mega garage sailor, and I was her trusty companion my whole life. I've always loved the thrill of the hunt. There was only one time that I was aggravated about thrifting and garage sailing, and that was when I was in elementary school, and I had been garage sailing with my mom on a Saturday morning, and I found the coolest lunchbox, and I was so excited about this lunchbox. And I proudly brought my lunchbox to the bus stop on Monday morning, and a kid at the bus stop said, "Hey, that looks like my lunchbox that my mom sold in our garage sale." And I was mortified, as a kid, feeling like I had a hand-me-down lunchbox from the kid at the bus stop. I was mortified. Anyways, I just shrugged it off and probably ignored him and went about my thrifting career because I am just obsessed with thrifting. Anyway, this is my first Facebook Marketplace find of the year. I actually found these on Facebook Marketplace, I think like maybe on Boxing Day, the day after Christmas. And I immediately messaged the gal that had them and said, "I want them. Please hold them." She said, "I can't meet you to sell them to you until January 2nd. I said, "Please mark them pending because I want these chairs." So she held them and I picked them up this morning. And I actually love them more than I loved them before because I could actually see the fabric. Let me show you how great this fabric is. Just look at that texture. It is so slubby and so much texture, and I am just in love with the texture. I thought I was going to have to reupholster these when I saw them on Facebook Marketplace because she didn't do any close-ups of the fabric, and she did say that they were dirty, and so I thought, oh, okay, these are going to be a redo. I'm going to have to reupholster these chairs, but I don't need to. I love the fabric. I love the color. I'll just have to clean up the arms. So I think what I'll do is I will just scrub these arms with some Folex upholstery cleaner and then take the cushions off and pressure wash the arms. And I think that's going to do it. Let me get back to the purpose of the video, how I styled these and where I ended up putting them. So, and in case you're wondering why I look so naked, I don't have any eyelashes and I don't have any earrings. I haven't been able to get my lashes filled. I don't know if you've noticed in the last few videos, my daughter put me on to lash extensions, and I absolutely love them. I don't have to ever do eye makeup. I just put on my face makeup, and it makes it so fast. And when I look back at videos of myself where I was using eyeliner and mascara, I had so much mascara fall out underneath my eyes that my dark circles looked even darker. Anyways, I need to get back and get my lashes done. So I look naked right now, and I don't have any earrings on because my husband's taking a nap. So back to it. Okay, so I bought these chairs with this particular spot in mind. I thought they would be great in place of these wicker chairs. And I realized the other day why these chairs work here, because I also picked up these other chairs in my driveway the other day that are a swivel chair, fully upholstered. They were, so maybe those are actually my first Facebook Marketplace find. Actually, I think they are. I'll have to show you those at the end of the video. Stick around and I'll show you those chairs. They're in my driveway. Anyway, those were free. I thought maybe those would work here, and I realized why these work here so well is because they are light and airy. They don't have fabric to the floor. They're sort of petite, and they look kind of outdoorsy. So they're just kind of almost see-through here. They don't take up space visually, so they just work here. And I just realized that the other day when I brought in that fully upholstered chair and put it here. I was going to try to do two because my whole idea is to have as much seating as possible because I have a big family and I entertain all the time. And we sit in here a lot. And so we can sit like, 10, 12 people right here comfortably because I've got 2 chairs. And if I changed it, I could put 1 chair here that's fully fabric, but it's just not as much seating. It's a little bit heavier. And the nice thing about these also is I can move them really easily and people can pick them up and sit in groupings wherever. If somebody's playing a really heavy, hot game of ping pong, they can move these out of the way. So it's nice to have an open and airy chair. So that's why I thought these would be perfect here. So I brought these chairs home thinking they would go here perfectly. And so I moved these out of the way. Let me show you. Okay, so this is how they look in this space. And although it's not terrible, it's just, they're too much. They're too big. They take up too much space this way. There's not enough walking space there, and the style is just not quite right. Everything in here feels very cottagey. I've got this floral fabric. I've got the chaise lounge, which now has a very cottagey looking slipcover on it with a ruffled skirt. And these just don't work. They feel mid-century, and so they don't work. And I was feeling really sad about it because I love them. I love them. I love them even more than I thought I was going to love them. So then I thought, well, you know what? Maybe I'll put them right there next to my TV where I have those wing chairs. And the reason why I thought that might work is because these wing chairs are super tall and they take up a lot of space visually right there. So you see how you see the back of the wing chair right there? And I thought, I've always looked at it and thought, I don't know if I really like that. And my house is kind of a mess. I haven't cleaned up really after Christmas. But so that's how those chairs feel. And when you come back to my kitchen, which is where I spend a ton of time standing at my stove, that's the way they look. It actually doesn't bother me at all. I feel like it does give a visual separation of the spaces, and I like it. But you get used to seeing things in your own home for so long that you just don't even see it anymore. And so I kind of thought, well, maybe this is visually too much here. Let me try these chairs here and see if the lower back makes a difference and opens the space up visually. So then I moved those chairs in the spot. Let me show you in the front. So that's how the wing chairs look from this side. They just fit here nicely, and I do need to reupholster these. I've had the fabric for these chairs for probably a year, and I need to do that. That'll be a project. But anyways, I decided to try these chairs in this spot, and let me show you how that looks. So I knew right off the bat that that didn't work. Even if I move this stuff away from here and it's just the chair and that piece, I don't know if it's because I'm just so used to the wing chairs and the size and the style, but I feel like this is too short. The wing chair has some height to it, so it relates to the TV and the giant frame of the TV. I just feel like this doesn't work. So that's out of the question. So then I started to feel like, maybe I'll just resell them, clean them up and resell them. I hate to do it, but that's the bottom line, is that the whole reason the main reason why I buy all this stuff is so that I can resell it. I do a lot of reselling, but I didn't really want to resell these because I love them so much. So then I realized that they could probably work in this space by my ping pong table and my buffet. And I have these tiny little Parsons chairs that I just recently slip covered. These could legitimately fit just about anywhere. So I moved these out of the way. And I really like them here. So what do you think? Do you like them here? I love them. I love them. I think that the style of these chairs fits perfectly with this long and low mid-century credenza. I think it works perfectly with the base of my ping pong table because it's a mid-century table. And I love, love, love this setup. The lighting in here is so hard to control because the sun comes in so bright and then it goes away. But I'm loving this. What I think I'll do is I will put the handle on that side of the sliding glass door and we'll use that instead of that side so that it's not coming out in front of the door so much. But sometimes you just have to experiment with moving things around and trying things in different places. I really thought they would work right there in place of the wicker chairs, but it didn't work at all. And it really didn't work anywhere else, to be honest. So I think this is where they'll stay. And you know, I don't know, maybe eventually I might resell them. We'll see, but you just have to be willing to get creative and physically move things around and try things out. Sometimes I just give up and think, oh, I don't want to have to move that rug or move that table or whatever. But it really does help you to actually see things in your space. And sometimes you have to actually see it there. You can't, it's hard to envision things and you have to actually move things around and put them in your space to see how it's gonna look. And that's when the magic happens. These are actually my last thrift score of 2025. I think I found these on Facebook. I don't know, maybe it was Boxing Day, the same day I found the other chairs, but these were on the side of the road. The listing said free, and they're already on the side of the road. So I went first thing the next morning, and sure enough, they were sitting out in the gutter, and they were wet and gross. But look at how beautiful they are. They're Havertys, and the fabric is in terrible condition. It's got holes right here, but the condition of the chairs is really, really nice. And it's got this awesome waterfall style skirt that I'm super excited about tackling. I just need to decide on fabric for these, and then I will put together an upholstery course showing how to do a waterfall skirt. So I'm super excited about these too. These I'm going to have to just resell because I don't have any space in my house for them, even though they're wonderful swivel rocker that would be so lovely in a nursery. I don't know. So maybe I will do these like kind of in nursery colors because, man, these would be so good in a nursery. They're so comfortable. Maybe I'll do one in kind of like a blue with red and one maybe with a pink and green or something like that to make it so I can sell them as, you know, nursery rockers. We'll see. Stick around, subscribe to my channel, and you'll see these, I'm sure, in the future.